freeze again. Miss Gillis, on People versus Joshua Robinson, this is a gun board case. Miss Longstreet, a letter's been written to the gun board and no response yet.
Correct, Your Honor.
I know they didn't meet in December. I take it they're meeting now, but they're slow and whatever. So
I'm freezing. Yes, Your Honor.
so Miss Gillis, any thoughts about an adjournment?
I am going to write the support staff person for the gun board and inquire. How long would you write the letter? Has it been 4 to 6 weeks?
She's frozen. How long has it been, Miss Longstreet? Do you know?
She's frozen.
I'm going to adjourn it out to a month, to March 17th.
Okay.
That's what, Heather, will you message her and let her know that we're doing it a month out on Joshua Robinson? All right. So that means if she wrote the gun board letter, Miss Gillis, in the last couple of weeks, that'll give it at least a 6-week. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Okay.
She's jumping back on, so. All right, Miss Longstreet, when did you write the letter?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so good. She said, has it been 6 weeks? And when you froze, I said, I'll just adjourn it a month and assume that she wrote it about 2 weeks ago. So I gave it a March the 17th date at 9 o'clock with Judge Oakley.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, good. Have a great day. Thanks.
You too. Bye.
See, look how good I am, Miss Gillis.
We are waiting to hear about Gary Bresnahan on Miss Michon's case.
Okay. Oh, is that on Truskalowski?
And if
Precisely, Judge.
Robin,
Jane, did you get my email? Because I forwarded it to you. Did I have Gary's email wrong? What happened?
Well, are you expecting your client, Miss Michon?
He said he would be here, Your Honor, but I'd be happy to waive his presence. He does have some additional documentation we can now submit, and we're hoping to resolve it at the local level if at all possible, but I'd at least like somebody to poo-poo me before we go waiving an exam.
So the deal is that we sent Gary the file. We emailed it to him on 2/2 when he requested it because he got your letter, but he says he never got it. So we just re-emailed the Trafalski file in the last 5 minutes to him. If you want to wait around for an hour or two, you might be able to get an answer, and we'll be.
Unfortunately, I have a preliminary. Oh, go ahead, Judge.
This is what my suggestion is, because there's multiple hoops that we have to deal with, Miss Michon. Even if Gary agrees that it is eligible, that doesn't mean that I agree that it's eligible, and it's my treatment court. So
Understood.
What I propose that we do is that I adjourn this back to my docket on March the 24th. Let's call it 9 a.m. And in the meantime, if he's eligible with the prosecutor's office, then I want you to reach out to Heather, Jane, or either you or Miss Michon, somebody. And what we'll do is we have enough time. If you get approval from the prosecutor's office, I can set it up with my probation department to interview him and see if he's eligible for my treatment court. If he's eligible, then we could maybe capture everything together and arguably on the 24th, take a plea, enter him into my treatment court and go from there.
Understood. We will
Because
hope
I don't
that
want to put it
planets
out 2
align.
or 3 weeks and then you say, yep, the prosecutor's office approved it. And we still have to go through the process with my probation department for them to interview and see if he's eligible.
No worries. We will hope that by the 24th, Jupiter is in the third house.
Exactly.
And everything will go smoothly, Judge. I will let the client know if you would allow me to waive his presence this morning.
Perfect. Yes, I will allow you to, what's the first name in there? Go grab the file. I've got my secretary just said, hey, she's on that Chamberlain case. So I'm gonna set an exam date with you on that while I have you on too. So, yeah, we'll do that. And I do note that he lives in Wyandotte, so that even if it ends up that he's eligible, but for whatever reasons, he's not eligible with us, that we might be able to flip him into one of the other ones that are local. And so,
Yes.
oh, for goodness sakes. Okay. So that's that with that case. Now I also have Elizabeth Chamberlain that
Yes.
you're on. And I think that, Ms.
You need a
Fortier,
date from
who's
me.
silent,
Yes.
is here. Yeah, she's also on that. That's supposed to be set for a live exam. We're having
Correct.
some difficulty getting dates. I have Ms. Fortier on 2 other live exams that we set. I don't think that that's the date. It's
5/24.
yeah,
It's
okay. She's giving me the wrong date.
No, I-
That we have a couple of other live exams that we set. It's May the 24th. Ms. Michon, can we do this case on May the 24th at 12 o'clock?
May the 24th at 12 o'clock, Judge?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You got that, Ms. Fortier?
Yes, Judge, and I also believe, Ms. Michon, you should have received digital.
Did indeed.
Okay, perfect.
All right, then you are all set, Ms. Michon. Let us know, somebody, if the prosecutor's office approves it.
Thank you so much, Judge. I will let you know as soon as possible.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You do the same.
Mr. Kearney, I have Mr. Williams and Mr. Elliott. Do you need to talk to Mr. Williams?
I could, Judge, if you'd like. I think for both of them, we're just asking to set exam dates or put it in the, I don't know if they're picking them now.
I am picking them right now. I
Oh,
am.
wonderful.
Yes, I am.
Let
On
me just-
People versus Jacoby Williams.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Blaze Kearney from the Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit, P83960, on behalf of Mr. Williams, who's joining us via Zoom.
And if you're asking for a live exam or a Zoom exam,
A live exam, Judge.
$145 on March the 24th.
Let me just double check, make sure I don't have anything. So we do have to come out to Romulus for that. That is wide open.
What time again? I didn't hear the times.
It's 1:45. You're in the middle of a bunch of exams, so you don't care.
Well, I have to send a notice to the OIC.
I understand.
1:30, 324.
1:45.
Wow.
And will that be in front of you, Judge?
It is. Live exam. March 24th. So you're gonna have to cross that
Yeah.
time off at 1:45. Mr. Williams, it looks like you also have 2 cases that pretrial is set with Judge Martin on, well, it's April the 15th, actually, for 2 Romulus cases.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so that will be with Judge Martin. And can I get, Mr. Williams, can I get a cell phone and an email from you?
Yes, ma'am. My cell phone number is 734-621-1508.
And an email?
Jacoby Williams, the number 7 @gmail.com.
And Jacoby is Jacolby, right?
Yes, ma'am.
7 @gmail.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. The pretrial date in April will be at 9/10, but we'll send you a notice. And then I'll make sure I put your contact information on the felony case too. Mr. Kearney, do you need to have a breakout room at all with Mr. Williams?
Sure, I would take one real quickly, Judge, if you
Okay.
appreciate it.
Hang
Thank
on
you.
just a second. Mr. Williams, all you're gonna have to do is hit join. Hang on just a second. Go ahead and hit join.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Gagnon, are you expecting your client?
I hope so, Your Honor. I was
Okay.
going to tell the court I'm bouncing between Zooms right now, but he should be here. I was going to seek an adjournment for a short period of time to get discovery. I haven't received yet.
Miss Gillis on Montreal Waters.
This is,
If the court is so inclined, I was in communication with him. I have other matters with your court. I think it was Judge Oakley on the 3rd. If I would be able to waive his presence to seek discovery to continue the PCC.
It's actually Judge Martin on the 3rd, but that date's available.
I have multiple matters in the Romulus courthouse. If that's all right, that's what I'd ask the court.
Miss Gillis?
yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. We don't have this file and it's a state police file, so that always makes it a little more difficult to work with.
I'll give you the March 3rd date. It's gonna be at 9/10, and that's with Judge Martin.
Thanks a lot.
And then you've had contact with Mr. Waters, though?
I have. It's been since the last time. I haven't had communication since, Your Honor. If there's any issues, I'll be very forthright on the 3rd. If I have any more troubles, if I have troubles with communication.
And if he's on today, I'll give him the new date.
Thank you. I believe that's the end of my business with your
It
court
is.
today, Your Honor.
Yep, thank you.
You got it. Thank you.
That Kim Michon case, Judge, the case she had, Troklowski or whatever.
Yes.
He's denied.
All right, well,
Give me a few minutes.
yep. Ms. Fortier,
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Carroll is sitting in our parking lot. Michelle is reaching out to Ms. Poole and giving her his phone number.
Okay,
He apparently drove downtown.
okay.
Hi, Jane. This is Gigi. Can you please give me a call back? 313-224-5949. 313.
Ms. Fortier,
Yes, Judge.
good morning again. Ms. Poole, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I was
Good
just
morning.
actually on the phone with Mr. Correll. Morning.
Correct, thank you. And I appreciate, I know that he showed up here in our parking lot after apparently driving downtown. And we didn't have anybody, we had NDS assigned on this, but not, I don't have a name, so I don't know.
It's probably going to be my case. That's no problem.
Okay, all right. And do you have Mr. Corral either on the phone or?
I do. Mr. Correll, can you state your name for the record?
Marcus Corral.
And for the record, Ms. Fortier on behalf of the people.
Yes, Judge Darian Fortier on behalf of the people.
And this is a first PCC that's set in this matter. He was arraigned on February the 9th. And obviously we had to spot appoint Ms. Poole this morning. Heather, do you have that you're gonna update the file that indicates that Ms. Poole's on this? Okay, perfect. Obviously you don't have any discovery or anything yet, Ms. Poole.
No, I do not. So I
In
would be
regards to that,
requesting.
Go ahead.
Sorry, the paper does
Both
need to
paper
still
and
be
digital.
uploaded. I'll be in the office tomorrow. So I should at least hopefully get you paper by tomorrow or Friday. In regards to digital, it is already on evidence.com. I just need to go through and redact it.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Adjournment for how long?
Judge, I'd ask for a few weeks since Mr. Corral is out.
I know that you had said you got a stack. Would you prefer 3 weeks as long as there's no objection by Ms. Poole?
Yes, Judge.
There's no objection.
I'll adjourn it 3 weeks to March the 10th at 9:10, and that's with Judge Oakley.
Judge Oakley, 910. Okay, thank you.
Correct.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Is that it, Ms. Fortier?
Yes, Judge, I'll see you again at 12:30.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And I'm still available if you need me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Kearney, are we all set on Mr. Williams' case?
Yes, I just kind of talked him through some things.
Perfect. Mr. Williams, then you're all set. We'll see you on, what was the date I gave? March the 24th.
March 24th, 1:45 p.m.
Correct. And then People versus Stephen Elliott. Ms. Gillis, on behalf of the people. I muted you because you were on the phone.
Blaze Kearney, Judge from the Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit, P83960 on behalf of Mr. Elliott.
Is this a gun board case? I have that it is.
Yes, it is.
And so what's the status?
We've submitted a gun board letter. I have not heard back from the gun board yet. That is not atypical given.
No, I understand. How long ago did you send the letter?
Our records indicate it was sent in early January.
Okay. So and I know that they said that there's at least a 6-week delay.
So we would be right around now.
Yeah. Do you want me to adjourn this out for another PCC on March the 10th?
That would be fine, Judge. I wouldn't object to that.
And I know that your client, and that'll be with Judge Oakley. What did I tell you the last time? I'll adjourn it to March the 10th at 9:10 so that you have both these cases together. And that's with Judge Oakley. I know that your client had indicated that he'd been trying to get in touch with you. I told him that I would give a breakout room with you so that he could talk to you this morning. Anything else for the record, Ms. Gillis or Mr. Kearney?
Yes, I have a question. Two questions. I'm emailing the gun board right now. What date did you send the letter, Mr. Kearney? That would be helpful.
January 6th.
Okay. We're coming back on the 24th,
March 10th.
10th.
10th. Is that when we have that other exam too?
No, is that when we have what?
No, the
No,
Jacoby
the-
Williams exam is set for the 24th.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the exam set for the 24th.
Oh, okay. I'm writing them right now.
Understood. And Ms. Gillis, if they don't, I've had it before where they've written back and said they didn't receive it or they don't have it. Just let me know if they say that and I'll just resend it to them.
Well, I will let you know, but the last person that was on here said they sent the letter 2 weeks ago and I got a response back saying it was emailed yesterday.
Oh.
I mean, they got in this morning and it was up on their screen, so I will.
Understood. There was an old email address and they changed it like in October of last year. So I don't know, sometimes people might have been sending it to the wrong one. Is there a time certain, Judge, for the 10th?
9:10 for both of them.
Okay. When you say both of them,
Oh, no, never mind. I adjourned somebody else's case to, it wasn't you.
understood.
It was
understood.
Miss Poole. I'm,
got it.
yeah, no, I'm
Also NDS.
mixing. I
Understood-
said the
understood.
other one, Williams for an exam. Yeah, no, I
Right.
apologize. Anything else, Miss Gillis? I know you emailed them.
Yeah, I just sent the email. They get
Well,
back-
I'm gonna put, well, you know what? I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with your client anyway. So,
Yes, please.
let
Judge,
me-
please.
let me do that real quick. And,
Okay, I need a breakout
go
room.
ahead, go ahead and hit join, Mr. Elliott. What are you asking for, Miss Gillis?
I need a 2-minute break and I need to talk to Miss Robinson privately in a breakout room
Oh,
also.
is it about tally?
Yeah, we're gonna figure something out with that.
Okay. Miss Robinson, you on?
Yes, I am, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna assign you to breakout room with Miss Gillis. And Miss Tally, you just hang out while your attorney is in a breakout room with the prosecutor, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem.
Judge,
Yes.
I would just need a breakout room now with Miss Tally real quick to.
All right.
Thank you.
I will do that. You are still in breakout room number 3. Can you rejoin there?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna, Miss Tally, if you'd hit join.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Is Tally a plea?
She's talking to her client and it'll probably be a plea.
Okay.
Just give us a second.
Judge, we are back on tally. I think we're ready to go.
Give me just a second. I'm on the phone with, up front. So hang on just a minute.
Does it look like a go, Brandy?
Yes, it does, Jane. We have a deal.
Okay. Your hair's all curly today.
It is.
My hair's really curly like that. I have it straightened in the wintertime.
Man, it's hard to keep it straight for me. So this is just easier.
My hair's really fine, so it stays straight once it's straightened, but I actually have, so I have, when I sleep on it, it looks all funky. It will get flat and stuff, so I have to wet it
All
down.
right,
Don't
Ms.
do it-
Robinson, on Lamika Tally,
Yes.
what are we doing?
Okay, it's gonna
Judge,
be,
go ahead.
it's gonna be a plea to larceny, 200 to 1,000. And it's gonna be Haida, and she has $682 in restitution. And no, 632, I apologize, and 28 cents. She has to pay,
632 and 28 cents in restitution.
and she must pay by April 15th. Or else Haida is revoked. And the probation department can collect the money and send it to whoever's, it's either gonna be the bank or the Diverse Facility Solutions. I'm assuming the company got reimbursed by their bank, so it's probably to JP Morgan. And then the terms, other terms and conditions completely set by the court. I don't, whatever the court wants to do it, I don't care. I just want the money.
For 6 months or a year?
That's fine.
No, it's a
Judge-
question. It's not, it's
What?
either 6 months or a year. What are you looking for?
So Judge, I would ask for 3 months if possible. I know that that's kind of unusually short, but this is also very much centered on her ability to repay the restitution. And the expectation is that she can do that by April 15th.
Any objection, Ms. Gillis?
None.
So a deferred under Haida for 3 months, well, the court costs are $400 and the restitution is $632, so it's a total of $1,032.
Would the court be willing to reduce those fees just in light of her indigency? She has verified employment at Amazon, but it's really not much. It's about $350 per week. And she's going to be using the bulk of those resources in the next few months to pay down the restitution.
Does she want to do community service or something else instead?
Ms. Tally, what would be your preference if you have to come up with an additional $400 or do, maybe 10 hours of community service? Which one would you?
Try 20, but.
Oh, Lord. Okay. 20 hours of community service, or would you rather pay the $400 in court costs?
I could pay the $400 in court costs.
Okay.
Amazingly, that always
Yeah.
seems to be the answer, Ms. Robinson. So you think you can come up with that by the April 15th date?
By April 15th, yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisor rights form?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson explained to you what all of your rights are, and you're giving up those rights by pleading guilty on this?
Yes.
And is it true that on or about May the 24th of 2019, you, well, it's amended to a larceny, so that you took property in the value of over 200, but less than $1,000?
Yes.
It was cash, I imagine, in the circumstances, correct?
Yes.
Ms. Robbins, with that plea?
I am satisfied, Judge.
I'll defer it under Haida for 3 months, assess the restitution of the $632 and the $400 in court costs, a total of $1,032.28. It doesn't look like I have contact information for you. Tally, can I get a cell phone and an email for you?
734-334-0284.
And an email?
Shadowtally@yahoo.com. SHADOWTALLEY@yahoo.com.
Okay. And I'm not going to put any other terms or conditions. We'll send you this paperwork. You have to pay this either online, mail it in, come to the court and pay it live between now and April the 15th. You can make payments or you can pay it all off at once. Okay.
Okay.
No trouble with the 3 months. She doesn't have to come back. We'll pull a record and dismiss it as long as everything's paid and there's no violations. All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Judge.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Land, you're here on Sierra Kimball. Miss Kimball, is that you? Can you hear me? Mr. Land, is that are you familiar? Is that your client? You're muted.
Are you asking me, is that my client in lockup?
Yeah.
No, that's not my client.
I have a message that, ma'am, what's your last name in lockup?
Willard.
What is it? Willard? Okay, I've got you. Amanda, we're just waiting on your attorney. And there's Miss Kimball. I apologize, Mr. Land. People versus Sierra Kimball.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Miss Sierra Kimball, Your Honor.
And this matter was set out for a possible treatment court. We adjourned it from back in January. What's the status of this case?
Okay, so here's what happened, Your Honor. The prosecutor's office was trying to allow Ms. Kimball to get into your sobriety court with you talked about it. You've given us many chances, Your Honor. She has some outstanding tickets other places. I was getting adjournments because to get those matters cleared up. I lost contact with Ms. Kimball for 6 weeks. I was coming today because I was very upset to ask for a withdrawal. You know, Ms. Kimball did explain to me her situation. I feel bad. I'm not going to even charge her for the case, but I was coming to withdraw because I didn't want this court to think that I was in any manner trying to stall the dates for no reason. She ran into a stumbling block where she's involved in some things that her cell phone, one of her cell phones that I had was turned off. So she's having some monetary problems, Your Honor. I was calling to withdraw. I don't know what this court was planning on doing, if it's giving us some additional time, but you have given us 2 additional dates to try to get those other matters settled. She just has not had the money to take care of the other outstanding traffic tickets
Is that a qualification, Ms. Gillis, for her to be eligible for the treatment court?
Yep. The last time we were here, I talked to Gary and he said
Yes.
no for now, bad driving record and warrants. And so
Yes.
she had to clean those things up. I also have a note from before, back in December. The reason he says no, you asked me to ask him if he could go in, she could go in your sobriety court, and he says
Yep.
no for now. She needs to clean all this stuff up, and then he might consider it, or he might
Exactly.
want her just to go downtown and get into the
Exactly.
drug
That
court.
is
So,
yes.
how is she done cleaning up things?
That's what happens. Go ahead. You could explain it, Ms. Kimball. I'm sorry.
Yes, I have like $1,200 to clear up some stuff. Like, if you give me until like Monday, maybe, I don't know how long it'll take to clear up, but I do have some money now. I can clean some stuff up today if you like.
Yeah, Your Honor, she planned on giving your court the $1,200. I said you haven't pledged anything, Your Honor. Let me just say this, Your Honor. Some of her tickets are at 36th District Court, and I do understand the out county, I have to pay those, but 36th District Court usually gives me, they knock off 75% of the tickets, so I need a court date, and that's why you kept adjourning it for me.
Okay.
I will go pick up the $1,200 from her. I can make something happen in Detroit. It's just the other places that I can't.
So what are the other places?
Do you remember? I think was it Dearborn?
I think it's Ferndale and Southfield. Ferndale and Southfield in Detroit.
I don't have the file. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but it was
No, that's okay.
And so I don't want to keep stalling, but I understand, Your Honor, you were.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about that.
Okay, if you're not worried about this.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
But I guess my first question is, are you asking to withdraw or are you asking to stay on?
Your Honor, because of her position, I'll stay on. I was going to withdraw because I didn't want the court thinking, hey, this guy's.
No.
Okay, then I will most definitely stay on for her. I would, I have, I do pro bono work and it's no problem with me, Your Honor.
And I don't know about the other courts. If you stay on, if I, because it's a potential to come into my sobriety court, if I adjourn this out, literally. Wait a second. If I adjourn it 5 weeks out to March the 24th, is that maybe enough time to get stuff cleared up, to get back with Jane Gillis and see if Gary will accept her? And then maybe we can even have her interviewed by my probation department.
Yes, Your Honor. I will go pick the 1,200 up from her today. I will start working. That can help. That can have me work so I can have something to pay, because the deals that we have at 36th District Court, if you want to play, you have to pay. So
right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to adjourn the PCC, Ms. Gillis, to March the 24th, back on my docket at 9:10. Okay, Ms. Kimball, so that you can work with Mr. Land between now and then, try to get it straight, and then we'll see if we can't figure out a way to get you into my treatment court.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
What time is that, Your Honor?
9:10.
Okay, 9:10. Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor. Stay safe.
All right, and it'll be back here, Ms. Kimball, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Perfect. All right, thanks. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
Stay safe, Your Honor.
You too. Is it Nash?
Nucky, good morning, Judge.
Naki, I have Miss Willard, People versus Amanda Willard. I know that there's not that she hasn't been arraigned on this charge. They just set this here today. Did you need a breakout room with her?
Please, Your Honor.
And how long have you been in custody, Miss Willard?
Since October.
That's what I thought. I have counsel. I have a plea agreement from Van Buren on some misdemeanors that if there's a possession of hypodermic syringes, controlled substances, and interfering with the police. She pleads to the one interfering. I'll give her credit for time served, close those other files out, get rid of the misdemeanors. And then I'll go ahead and put you in a breakout room with her on the felony. Where are you at?
I'm in Huron Valley Women's Prison.
What's your time?
Right now I have 19 months, but I'm not sure because I'm not sentenced on everything yet. This is one of the cases I've been waiting to be arraigned on and see what's gonna happen, if it's gonna add on more time or not.
Miss Gillis, do you know anything about this case?
Nope.
Because I've had a warrant for it for a while now.
Yeah, it looks like since the entry date of.
Since I've been in county.
Last of July, yeah. You don't have any paperwork on this at all, Miss Gillis?
Nope. What kind of paperwork?
Well, I mean, you don't have the file, you don't know anything about it. I'm just
I
trying to.
I have the file. I was emailing about another gun board thing for.
Oh, okay. Well, let me put you in a breakout room with her and then we'll figure it out.
If possible, I'd also like to talk to Ms. Gillis. Maybe we can resolve this with everything else.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I asked her if she knows anything about the case. Why don't you talk to your client? Do you want to talk to Ms. Gillis first or your client?
If I talk to Ms. Gillis briefly, then I can hopefully have.
All right, Ms. Gillis, I'm going to
potential
put you in a
resolve.
breakout room with him. And then Ms. Willard, just hold on a few minutes.
Okay.
Do you want me to stick you in a breakout room with your client now?
Please, Your Honor.
Although you should be able to, all right, Miss Gillis isn't coming back. She's killing me. I have to end those breakout rooms. Hang on a second. All right, let's try this again. Did you look at, you didn't look at any of the docket for the pretrial docket, Ms. Gillis, right?
Right.
So I can just dismiss them all, right?
Right. No. Listen, we had 10 or 12 last time, 10 this time. We're gonna get it through so quick, we'll be done by 12:30.
I'm not worried about it.
It went really fast and smooth last time, I thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, I'll be out there this afternoon to do all
My-
the things for Oakley's docket this Friday.
My only issue with the docket is that we have a 12:40 formal hearing, and I had a live exam that now they're asking for it to be by Zoom with Ms. Fortier, and that's at 12:30. So your formal hearing, we'll see what happens with that, only because I've got a live exam that bumps up against it, but we'll work it out. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, if you tell me the trooper's name, I'm assuming it's the trooper, I can call him and see him if he can zoom in.
Well, we're gonna need the defendant too, though, but it is, I will tell you. The officer, the last name on the case is Wisniewski, and the officer is Spalding,
Is that a trooper?
Sheriff's Department.
Oh, I don't have numbers on those guys at
Yeah,
all.
so I don't know.
It's not gonna happen.
We'll see.
Those people at 50-50 if they're gonna show even.
We'll see.
Oh, Spalding? Oh, Rima's gonna get it for me.
Good morning, Detective. What are you on?
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. I am here on Sierra Kimball.
Oh, we already did it.
Oh, did you? Okay. All right. How'd that go?
We adjourned it. They're cleaning up her driving record and stuff. Mr. Land is working with her. They're still trying to see if she's eligible for my treatment court. So we adjourned it out 5 weeks till March the 24th at like 9, I think like 9:10.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, Judge. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a great day.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye now.
Oh, I have the sheriff's number.
Now I gotta get her back. Yeah, I can put her in that room. I gotta see if they'll let me. Yeah, and it did. Okay. On People versus Amanda Willard.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
May it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of protecting behalf of Ms. Willard. Your Honor, for purpose of these hearings, I will represent Ms. Willard with regard to the misdemeanor matters for expediency, but I believe we have reached a resolution on the felony matter, and it would be reduced to a misdemeanor of use of a controlled substance with a sentence of 93 days in the Wayne County Jail to run concurrent with the prison time that she's currently doing.
Do you understand, ma'am, by pleading guilty to the use of a substance and guilty to the interfering with the police officer, which is the Van Buren misdemeanor, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form. You're not going to have a trial of any kind, as your attorneys explained to you, and you're going to plead guilty on both of these charges?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that on or about February the 28th of last year, that you were in Huron Township and you were using narcotics?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it also true that on or about May the 21st of last year, you were in Van Buren Township and you interfered with the police when they were doing their lawful duty?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the plea, counsel?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea on both cases. I'm going to run it concurrent with the time that she's serving. Give her credit for time served on these and close all these files out.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Miss Willard, you're all set. So these are now taken care of, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Good luck, Miss Willard.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye,
you.
thanks.
You're welcome. Anything else for the record?